Emmerdale resident Charity Dingle could be set for heartbreak if she discovers her estranged father has died off-screen. Charity Dingle, played by Emma Atkins, has taken a backseat in Emmerdale of late, although in scenes that aired last month, Charity was finally reunited with her former partner, Vanessa, Michelle Hardwick, after 18 months, leaving fans wondering whether they will get back together. However, a recent tragedy in the Dales has seemed to bring Charity and her boyfriend Mackenzie Boyd, Lawrence Robb, closer together. In scenes that aired last week, Charity was left feeling guilty when she realized her son Ryan Stokes, James Moore, was grieving for his adopted mother. Initially, Charity accused Mac of causing a feud between her and Ryan. However, it was later revealed Charity's boyfriend was trying to convince Ryan to open up about his loss. Despite the pair falling out, it doesn't take them long to make amends and rekindle their relationship. Following the funeral of Ryan's adopted mother, Charity and her son have noticed how distanced Mac has been. "Mate, are you sure you don't want a brew?" Ryan asked as he tried to get Mac to talk. "Yeah, of course, I am sure," Mac replied. "Why do you keep asking?" Ryan continued, "Because you've normally had about 3 by now." "Yeah, sorry," Mac explained as Charity interrupted the moment. "I'm going to go and get changed." As Mac left, Charity looked towards her son and asked, "What is up with him? He's being weird. Have you asked him what it is?" "I think funerals dredge stuff up," Ryan explained as Charity asked, "With Mac?" "I think it has made him think about his own mum," Ryan simply replied. "Oh, my God, why am I so thick?" Charity added, too blind to see that he's hurting. During Monday night's installment, Mac finally came clean about how the death of Ryan's mother has brought back memories of his own. This led Charity to open up about the death of her own mother and how her father lied to her about the cause of death. "Yesterday at the funeral you were so quiet," Charity later asked Mac. He replied, "Was I? Sorry. I am not usually in the habit of shouting when people are in mourning." Pushing for an answer, Charity asked him whether he was thinking about his mum. "You can talk to me about stuff," Charity explained. "You can tell me what's on your mind, your mum. You never really deal with it, do you?" He continued. "All that about time healing it, it never goes away." As Mac opened up about the death of his mum, Charity proceeded to tell him about her mum's suicide and her estranged father. "It eats me up inside sometimes," she told Mac. "Thinking about how my mum felt before she died. I was just a kid. She left a note for my dad and then threw herself off a cliff." "You can talk to me about stuff," Charity explained. "You can tell me what's on your mind, your mum. You never really deal with it, do you?" He continued. "All that about time healing it, it never goes away." As Mac opened up about the death of his mum, Charity proceeded to tell him about her mum's suicide and her estranged father. "It eats me up inside sometimes," she told Mac. "Thinking about how my mum felt before she died. I was just a kid. She left a note for my dad and then threw herself off a cliff. My dad couldn't cope with the fact she'd killed herself, so he went around telling people she died of cancer," Charity added. "I only found out about that recently." The last Charity saw of her dad Obadiah Dingle, Paul Copley, was in 2018 when he explained he had Parkinson's disease. At the time, Charity refused to show any sympathy for her father's illness, but will the businesswoman make amends before it's too late? Charity's father could end up dying off-screen before Charity has the chance to end their feud. Given how his whereabouts have suddenly been brought up again, it does seem Charity and her father could take center stage in the soap, but could it be in heartbreaking circumstances?